Minnesota Timberwolves. At shooting guard, at power forward, Jared Vanderbilt. At the other guard position, D'Angelo Russell. At the other forward position, Anthony Edwards. At center, Carl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's meet the starters for your Atlanta Hawks. At guard, 6'7", number 3, Kevin Herter. At small forward, and 6'6", number 13. At forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At center, 16, number 15, Capella. At guard, 6'1", number 11.
Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You look at Atlanta, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Well, right now for the Hawks, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
What a nightmare of a season it's been for them. Nothing has gone right for a team we all thought would be real contenders coming into the year.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Towns for 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Collins passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Vanderbilt with the block. Now here's Beverley. Herter defending. Now Beverley. He picked up 10 in his last game. High arcing shot. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Russell finds Edwards. From deep. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Towns for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Beasley against Williams. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Wright against Russell. Pass to Williams. And there's the drive. Shoots over Beasley. Williams misses. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Russell. Reed, a screen on Williams. Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Tie game in Atlanta. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And here are the Hawks now. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw is good from Collins. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories: points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Young gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Beverly, the pass to Towns. And here's Beverly. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Prince. Stolen by Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the inside. Here's Herter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Beverly finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Young against Beverly. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Capella inside. Covered by Towns. And Capella gets it to go.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Beverly. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Towns. And that one drops.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Young. Good work defensively by Towns.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Beverly. Back to Edwards. Over Young. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Okay, and as far as the first half, the Minnesota Timberwolves have a pretty good challenge on their hands, or on their paws.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Patrick Beverly, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. after he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. To the middle. That's good from Beverly. The assist by Edwards. Beverly's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the three-pointer. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers. Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Reddish checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to McDaniels. Russell against Young. 4 on the clock. Beasley for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Beasley's got 5 points.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Here's Reddish. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Russell. Here's Young. And yep, it's good. Young's got his second basket.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Russell to pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Shoots over Beasley. And again, it's Atlanta.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Russell to pass to Beasley. Back to Russell. Up top Beasley. Pass to Reed. Outside for Russell. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Young finds Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Beverly against Williams. Takes a 13-footer. Count that bucket. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
As the game tightens, I like Lou Williams' mentality. Never gets too high or too low.
Pass to Towns. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Williams. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Good interior defense. But Lou Williams not to be intimidated, not to be denied.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Williams against Beverly. Gallinari with a screen. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
John Collins checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Bogdanovich. It's Edwards with a drive. Out to Beverly. The 3-ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
.105 left in the fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
So it's Minnesota now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Patrick, just your activity out there was something special. How were you able to bring that level of energy tonight?
I got some legs. I got some legs. It's been a long season, it's up and down, but we're fortunate to come out of it and continue to keep working hard, especially on the defensive end, and we're fortunate to get a win tonight.
It paid off. Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.